everybody, it's Rory from ANS Gear, and we're going to look at a new version of a mask from GI today. So this is the V-Force X Armor. So this is the armor mask, but a new version of the armor mask. It has different earpieces to it, has a quick change lens on it. So they say you can change it in under 10 seconds. The first couple times you do it, it'll probably take you longer than 10 seconds. But once you get the hang of how the pieces come apart, it actually is very, very quick. So we've got both of them in front of us. They come in a single pane and a dual pane thermal lens, so you can get it either way. And they're replaceable lenses, so you can change them out once you do scratch them or damage them or smudge them or whatever you happen to do to them, because it will happen. Lenses don't last forever. So let's see what I've got here. This is the single pane right here, and this is the dual pane thermal. You can always tell it's got that black little piece of foam that surrounds it, where they've got the two panes of the lens and they flatten them together, and there's a little layer of air that runs in between. And that helps with fogging and just visual clarity, being able to see through it. So that's the way most of your thermal lenses are made these days. So let's take a look at the mask in general. We'll use the thermal one just because it's a thermal mask. It's kind of their fancier one. Comes with a visor, and the visor has 4 posts on it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the bottom of the post has a little, I don't know what you'd call it, almost looks like an anvil shape to it. So when you drop this through the posts or through the slots, there's 4 slots on the top here to fit the 4 posts through. This little T-shaped piece will stick out through the bottom, and you'll take 4 little rubber O-rings that they give you, and you just put it around at the bottom right there, and that will securely lock it in place so it doesn't fall out. The earpieces over here, the earpieces are just held in place by 2 tabs, and they're kind of hard to see. I'm going to see if I can move this out of the way so you can get a good look at them. So right here, there's a tab here and a tab here, and this is kind of just a little slot where it rolls into. So if we pop these tabs out, if I can, since it is a new mask, it could be a little hard to get them to pop out. I mean, there really isn't any reason that you would take these out while you're playing or while you're out there for the day anyway. But you can see if you were to buy this mask, you're going to get it with the ears unassembled. They're just folded over on the back of the mask so that they can fit it in the packaging, because the packaging is very thin that these come in. So, all right, there we go. So the way you're going to receive this is like this. This piece will be folded on the back right here, and this piece will also be not attached and folded over on the top, because you can see their packaging is very thin that it goes inside of. So if they left it complete and assembled, it would just take a bigger box or bigger plastic case to fit inside of there. So when you go to put it together, it's very, very simple. You've got 3 points of contact that you want to worry about. The 2 tabs and then the long arm tab at the top. You want to make sure you put the long arm tab in first, and you can see that there's a slot right here at the top where it will go into. So we'll put that one in first. And then on the bottom here, let me get the strap out of the way again. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 hinge sections and we're going to put them through on the bottom so that they kind of hinge in. And then we're just going to push the tabs that we punched out. We're going to snap them in place. And there you go. Put your strap back in there, and it's all hooked up and ready to go. Very, very simple. Chin strap at the bottom. It is permanently attached, so don't take it off. It's just a safety issue. Leave it on there and protect your face. I know all the cool kids run around without their chin straps on, but I would recommend you leave it on there just for extra protection. If you fall and your mask pops off your face, there's a good chance you can get shot, especially if there's a lot of people playing, and this chin strap will help keep it in place. So wear your chin strap. Lenses, let's talk about the lens. So to get the lens in and out, it's relatively simple. There's a bracket right here, which slides underneath the lens tab. So what we want to do is actually lift that bracket up like that. And you can see the bracket pops off, and it actually says left on there, so you know which side you need to have it on if you were to take it off or it fell off or whatever. So we're going to pop both sides off, left and right, And then to get the lens out, we're just going to take the tabs of the lens, which are on the sides here. We're just going to slide them forward underneath the little restrainer. You pop it right off. Very, very simple to take these out. When we replace it, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put our tabs back through on our lens. We're going to make sure that the little posts, let me show you actually. You can see that there are two little tabs right here, and there's a nose tab. You've got two tab sections and the nose. We want to just make sure that they line up and lock in together. So we'll put these back on. Make sure our tabs line up. Our nose lines up right inside there. Then all we do is just take our earpiece tabs. We slide them under the tab for the lens. And just push forward and lock it down. Just like that. No tools. No prying of anything, no screwdrivers. Snaps in, super easy. For a mask that's pretty cheap, getting two options, a non-thermal and a thermal version that you can buy right away, is a pretty good deal. Plus, you can always upgrade. Say you buy the non-thermal one and then you destroy the lens on it, which you will do, then you can always just get the thermal version, put it in there, and you've got the same mask as the more expensive one. So there's two choices out there for you, plus you can always upgrade later on down the road. So this is the new V-Force X Armor Mask in both single pane and dual pane thermal. They're available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.